Okay, looking absolutely gorgeous, looking Instagram worthy, but enough of that. The proof is in the taste of the pudding. So let's taste this baby. Oh, it's almost too pretty to touch. Oh, that is so good.
I'm gonna make a change forward in my life.
Hello, Jade here. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to this channel, please press the subscribe button and also press the little bell so you can get notifications when I upload a video. This is predominantly a channel about me, hence it's my name. Anyhow, let's get this video started. If I start to look a little bit hot and steamy today, it's because one, I'm in Vietnam and the weather is really heating up. But number two, I've had to shut all the windows and all the doors to film this because the karaoke is out of control in Vietnam today. And I don't think any of you want to hear the out of tune Vietnamese people singing karaoke. Anyway, without further ado, let's get this started. Today I am going to make for you raw tacos. And I'm going to make the meat first, and then we're going to put it on the dehydrator for about an hour and a half. And yes, you're watching. No, you're not. I'll take it off, and then we're going to make a beautiful sauce to go with it. And we're also going to make some salsa to go on top. And you're going to learn how to make it. So let's do this. Okay, the first thing is get a blender. I would highly recommend, if you have a food processor, to use that. Unfortunately, I don't have a food processor. I'm seriously lucky to have the equipment that I do have. I'm traveling. I really don't have much, but this is more effective in a food processor. Nonetheless, whatever you have, make it work. So, get the blender happening. Now, the first thing I'm going to add is half a cup. No, I made a cup because I'm making a big mixture because I want it to last me a couple of days. So, I've got 1 cup of walnuts. Now, I'm going to try and make this recipe last me for 3 to 4 meals because of the amount of nuts that I've got in there. So we put the walnuts in. Prior to putting the walnuts in, however, I have a cup of carrot and a cup of zucchini, and I add that in. Now, not many people, I've noticed while scouring the net today, add carrot and zucchini or any vegetables for that matter to their raw taco meat, and that's okay. And you don't have to. The reason I like to is I like to stretch my fat out further. And if you're adding some veggies and everything else like that, you're bulking the meal up. And I can make this, instead of me saying, oh my God, I'm still hungry, and eating the whole mixture or eating it in 2 batches. As I said, I can eat it in 3 to 4 batches, and I'm stretching my fat, so to speak. So then we add the walnuts in. And then we add, I have in here some sun-dried tomatoes and some dates. And it worked out to be about a half a cup together. So a 1/4 cup of sun-dried tomatoes and a 1/4 cup of dates. Just add them in like that. I then squeeze the juice of half a lime. You can use lemon. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I can't get lemon in Southeast Asia. And it's probably because lime goes in all their foods. Lemon doesn't. What do they need a lemon for? So they have lime. I've become very used to lime since traveling. Now, I've cut up here one of those long chilies, but I pre-cut it before it goes in just because I don't want to have a big chunk like that of chili in my meat, my taco meat. So we add that in, and I've also got 1/4 of garlic. Garlic's optional. I know not everyone likes garlic, and I know not everyone likes chili. These chilies are not super hot. If you are a bit dubious about adding that much chili, just add about 1/4 of a teaspoon or even 1/8 of a teaspoon of just the powder. But I like mine to have a bit of zing. Okay, I've then got a tablespoon of coconut aminos. Just add that in. That's just to give it a salty taste. And then I have a tablespoon, here it is, a tablespoon of dried garlic flakes. I have a teaspoon of Cajun spices. Look, that's all I can get here in Vietnam. I would recommend smoked paprika over this, but beggars can't be choosers, and I just can't be a chooser here. And I've also got a teaspoon of cumin powder. So I just whack them in like that. You don't have to put everything in fancy dishes, little dishes. I assure you, if you weren't watching, this would be happening. I don't like doing dishes. Okay, so we put it all together, and I'm going to put it in the blender. Then we're going to spread it out. Okay, so we've made the taco meat, and we've got the taco meat laid out beautifully on my dehydrated tray. I'm going to personally dehydrate it maybe for about 1.5 hours, no longer, on 115 degrees. And look, you can dehydrate it as long as you like. You might like it a little bit warmer, you might like it a little bit more crunchier, however you want it. But I sort of want it to be that sort of meaty, sort of soft texture. Mine sort of looks like a refried beans in a can. You know, the refried beans you get. But if you make it in the processor, as I said, you probably will have a better, chunkier texture. And I also wouldn't grate the zucchini and the carrot if I was making it in the processor. I would cut them into sort of little chunks. And so you've got that real chunky sort of meaty taste. But as I said, you've got to make do with what you've got. So leave it with me, and I'll be back shortly, and we'll dress these tacos up. Okay, so I'm back. All right, so the taco meat has turned out pretty good. I haven't actually tried it yet, so I'm going to give it the old taste test. Oh, so good. Oh my God, I love it. It is so good. Okay, so I've made a sauce, and what I did was I blended sour cream, a raw vegan sour cream, and I also made up a salsa. And I blended the two together, and this is going to be the sauce to go underneath our tacos. So here we have our tacos, and it's just a purple cabbage leaf. How beautiful are the colouring? Oh, love them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the taco meat. No, I'm not. I didn't want to do it that way. Why did I say that? We're going to get the sauce, and we're going to spoon it gently. Or if no one's watching, pour it all over. I'm going to gently pour this into the cabbage leaves so that have a lovely flavour when we bite into them. Okay. Like that. Gotta lick things. Gotta lick things. Love licking. Okay. So now we're going to get the taco meat, and we're going to spoon it into the shells. So once we've done that, I will show you just how beautiful this is going to be. Okay, so we've got the meat on top, but as you can see, it looks a bit boring. So we don't actually want it to finish up that boring. We want it to sort of go, wow, on our plate. So simply by adding a little bit of cilantro on top, like that, just to give it some colouring. Be surprised at the difference it actually makes. Once we've added the cilantro to it, we're just going to add a few little pieces of tomato. And I tell you for why, it's just red and green on a plate, looks absolutely beautiful. And I've also made a side dish of the sauce, so you can add extra sauce, and I've also made a side dish of the salsa, so you can actually scoop as much salsa on there as you want. I mean, seriously, once you put it on Instagram, it doesn't matter how ugly it looks, but when we're sort of making things Instagram worthy or YouTube worthy, we sort of go for the fake look. But let's be real, I'm an eater. I just mush food up. I mush it. I just want, look good, bang, oh no. I just want as much food as possible on my plate, let's be honest. I'm an overeater. I love to eat. Probably my background, big family functions of food. We love overeating. Anyway, that's another video. Oh, fingers are for licking. Anyway, so it looks absolutely divine. Okay. Looking absolutely gorgeous, looking Instagram worthy, but enough of that. The proof is in the taste of the pudding. So let's taste this baby. Oh, it's almost too pretty to touch. Oh, that is so good. Absolutely delightful. And just for a handy tip, if you want to make this recipe and you want to actually make nachos, what I would suggest doing is cutting up a heap of lettuce, cutting up a heap of tomatoes, even some cucumber, put it all on a plate, put the little bits of meat everywhere, and put your little crackers on. The raw flax crackers or whatever crackers you choose to make. You might choose to make some corn tortillas or whatever it is that you choose. And there you have our raw vegan nachos. Here's a picture of mine now. Anyhow, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want more recipe videos, leave a comment below. If you want videos on any particular topic, leave a comment below. Subscribe to my channel, and most importantly, love life, live free, and be kind to you. Bye for now.